Hello, everyone. I'm back. Okay, last in the series of this story about how I got here, yada, yada, yada. So, last I recall, I think I told you that I got the news I was being replaced. I was internally elated. There is just no other way to go about it. Explaining that. Now, the thing was that I was asked to, now this happened on a Thursday, okay? So, and it was the middle of November on a Thursday. So I was asked to stick around until my replacement could officially take over. So that was a Thursday, and I was told that she would be officially able to take over on a Tuesday. Of course, I was so happy. It did not matter to me. Okay, so which also told me that it wasn't so much that they didn't trust me or they had a problem with me. It was just was not a good fit. Totally fine. I got my life back. So anyhow, I went into the teachers' lounge to fetch myself some tea. Like, oh, the rest of the day is going to be smooth. The rest of the week, I was on cloud nine. Fixed myself some tea, and the other English instructors who were teachers of the school for a long time ran up to me because evidently they were in the meeting and they were taken aback. They were very, very taken aback. They felt that the whole approach was just very backhanded, very underhanded, very conniving, whatever. For me, I was not phased. I was not surprised. It did not concern me. So they asked me, like, are you okay? I'm like, oh, are you okay? I've been liberated. I got my life back. Question is, are you okay? You're still here. But of course, they were better adapted. They were already, as they once explained to me, once you get the work done, you never have to repeat it. You know, once you get the system in, I never got to that point. Anywho, and they're like, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, what are you going to do? I got my life back. I'm going to get back to my life. I had actually put aside a full-time fall semester, a full-time academic fall semester aside to take this job. I was just in the first week of it when I got the job offer. I had put all that aside. I had just moved into a shared housing situation. Just moved in, and I was only there for a year. I was planning on being there for I was only there for a month. I was planning on being there for a year. They had just offered me a contract. I had not signed it yet. So anywho, I was like, I get to get back to my life. What are you gonna do? So they said to me, my fellow teachers were, generally concerned, and these were actually the teachers that I had a very good rapport with. And they said to me, are you aware that your replacement is actually here on the school grounds right now? I said, no, I was not, but I'm not surprised. Again, not surprised, not phased. So, again, I was asked to stick around until she could fully take on the role. So I was asked to stick around. So that was a Thursday. Again, I was so excited. The rest of the weekend had an amazing last day or two. It just had an amazing time. So I think it was Friday. Friday or Monday or whatever the day was, one of my last couple of days. So I go into my lunch and learn class with my kids. And again, I was just so relieved. I was just sailing through everything else. It wasn't ladled with, plans for the future or the following week's lessons or anything like that. It was just like, just do what's in front of me. So I went into the lesson, and one of the lessons was we did a lot of music lessons. So it was a song lesson where they would listen to a song and fill in the missing words on the worksheet. Very, very typical of an ESL class. So my kids today, for whatever reason, they were feeling very, very, very artistic, and they said to me, I started playing music, and one of my kids said, can we dance? And I said, now, I immediately said, oh, well, wait, after you finish the worksheet, because I have to leave there with something written down as proof that they did something. And I immediately went to, oh, after you finish. And then I thought, wait a second. These are my last couple of days. This is my swan song. Let them dance. Clearly, nobody's happy with the way that I've been doing things up to this point. So I turned up the music and I said, just stay alive, but tear the place up.